That's the whole idea. So when I know the country, I'm able to know the likely risk and then be able to know what are the risk mitigants I need to put in place to be able to mitigate my risk. If it's Good day, my name is Dela Imban. I'm your expert doctor. In this video, today, I'll be continuing the series I started on what should be the content of your contract. What are the important aspects of an import-export sales contract? So if you're an importer or exporter, this is good for you. Welcome to the YouTube channel DBA TV, where we discuss everything international trade. So like I said in today's video, my focus is on parties. Parties. Of course, when you're signing an agreement, you want to state who are the parties to the agreement. Who are the parties? Who are the parties? Here you are talking about the name of the buyer and the seller, the legal name, the name that will register with company house, corporate register, or corporate affairs commission, depending on the country where the buyer or seller is located, the legal name with which they are trading in that country. The name is important. If you need funding, the bank might go and check up this name to be sure who is this buyer. I mentioned that in the last video. The name. Then the address. The address let us to know which country. Apart from helping to determine who is this buyer, can we check them online? Now, the name, not just the company name, it also helps us to know who are the people behind that company. Who are the people behind that company? So we're able to know, are they sanctioned parties? Are they people who don't want to deal with? Are they people that have reputation? Because the reputation of a company is actually based on the reputation of the management staff and the owners of that company, which is why the people behind is very important than whatever name or pictures or branding they've done. Who are the people behind the business? Then the address. The address helps you to know the country. Because when you know the country, you know, are there political risk? Are there economic risk? Are there legal risk? Is there any risk in that country I need to be conscious of? By the way, the risk in that country does not mean I will not ship to them. The risk in that country is to let me know what kind of things I need to put in place to mitigate the risk. What do I need to put in place to mitigate the risk? How do I mitigate my risk? How do I ensure that my risks are completely mitigated? That's the whole idea. The idea is, how do I manage the risk of this business? That's the whole idea. So when I know the country, I'm able to know the likely risk and then be able to know what are the risk mitigants I need to put in place to be able to mitigate my risk. If it's political risk or economic risk, I might be looking for confirmed letter of credit or standby letter of credit that is counter standby. If you want to know what counter standby or counter guarantee is all about, go to the channel, look for the video, and you can just search for mitigating export risk with counter guarantee or mitigating export with counter standby. I'm sure you'll find the video on our channel. The idea is, how do we mitigate this risk? How do we mitigate this risk? How do we mitigate this risk? That is this. So you shouldn't be worried about the risk of a country, because whatever risk is in that country, you can prevent your payment and export from coming to that country. If you're an importer also, you want to mitigate the risk, you can also mitigate it. You can get a third party to help you do inspection of the goods that is trying to be shipped to you. Under parties, sometimes we also put the account details. For the exporter is to be able to know which account are we going to be paid. For the importer is to be able to know, does this importer have the capacity? Can we send a sweet message for the bank to confirm? we want to deal with this buyer, we want to know if he has the capacity. You need to tell us about their account balance, but this is the value of the goods that we're shipping to them. We want to know, do they have the capacity to be able to pay? You can tell your bank to send a swift message to that bank, and a number of banks will respond and say, yes, he has the capacity. They don't need to disclose the amount in his account, but they can say, okay, yes, from the record we have, we think he has the capacity to be able to pay. So sometimes the account detail can be used to ascertain if this person is able to pay. Now, other parties also sometimes want to know who is the representative. So if I need to call, if I need to send mail, who am I calling? What is his name? What is the name of the representative of this company? What is his email? What is his phone number? How do I reach out? Sometimes when some bank are funding you, they will send a mail to that email address. They can even place a call through to that buyer just to be sure they issue this contract. And they are having this commitment to deal with you on this transaction. Has this video been of immense benefit to you? If yes, give it a thumbs up. If there's something you want us to do to be able to improve, please do not forget to drop in the comment section. Let us know, what can we do differently? How can we improve? What other topic you want us to treat? Drop it in the comment section. If you have questions also, drop it in the comment section. You have a friend that needs it, share with your friends. If you are new to our community, click on the subscribe button. But more importantly, click notification bell so you know when we upload a new video. My name is Delaim, but I'm a expert doctor, and I'm signing out.